Welcome to my 2023 review, and for you Sagittarians it starts off with a fantastic footing because Jupiter, your ruler, is moving into Aries, your fellow fire sign. So that means over the next few months between now and the 17th of May that Jupiter will make a very positive aspect to your personal sun, natal sun. So this is great news. This will give you opportunities, it will give you confidence, and it will help you to learn things, and it will really work well in the creativity area because Jupiter is actually moving through your solar 5th house. So this will give a real boost for creativity. It's a great time to try new things. Also, it's good for socialising. You'll be very popular, and it's good for working with children. So there's lots to be getting on with to start with, and Jupiter's certainly giving you a really super boost. On the 9th of Jan, the Black Moon Lilith moves into the 9th house and into Leo. Again, it's a fellow fire sign, but the 9th house is the domain of Jupiter. So there could be a little bit of a shake-up for Jupiter here, especially regarding your beliefs and your spiritual connection with your higher self. This is going to be under scrutiny as the shadow passes over the 9th house for a few months. But also in Leo, it's about how much you can give to others. There's a fear of change that comes with Black Moon Lilith in Leo, but you must overcome this. And it's a great time to give something of yourself to others. This is a perfect time to, if you're in a new situation and you meet new people, think about how you might motivate or stimulate other people to produce their best work and use their talents. Also, with this position of the Black Moon Lilith, you may feel a little bit disconnected with your higher self. You may feel a little bit like you are floundering or you don't have any purpose, but it's time now to recreate this connection. It's time now to redefine your beliefs and your belief in yourself as well. On Friday the 13th, Mars turns direct in Gemini. Now this is your 7th house. So as Mars gathers momentum, you'll find that there'll be a lot of help from other people. But also you'll have to maybe put up with some of their aggressiveness or some of their directness, so that you may get the best out of opportunities and effort they may bring you. So it's a great time to work in partnerships, whether it's a relationship or a business partnership, and it's a really good time to take the initiative and combine with someone else to get some real good work done. Then on the 23rd we have Uranus moving forward as well. This is in your 6th house, so this is really good because the 6th house is our health, our routines, and this is a good time to make some changes, put some good routines, some good practices into form for the new year, and this will give you the benefit of a more streamlined existence. Now that we have all planets moving direct, this is a great time until mid-June to really forge ahead with any plans or projects that you have. In March we have two planets changing sign. First of all, on the 7th it's Saturn. Saturn moves into Pisces, and this is your 4th house. So the focus will be with Saturn in the 4th on the home, responsibilities towards the home or your house, and there will be a lot of duties to perform around that area. Then on the 23rd we have Pluto moving into the 3rd house. Now Pluto is a planet of transformation and change, and this will change your thinking, this will change your communication, the way you perceive people. Pluto is a very deep planet, very slow moving, so changes will be subtle, but there will be changes over the coming years to how you think and your intellect, and how you maybe you want to delve deeper into things. This will be a good position for detective work or exploring the unknown. On the 20th of April we have our first solar eclipse, and on the 5th of May we have our first lunar eclipse. These eclipses come in pairs, and this pair belong to the Saros 7 North series, and this series is a very central family of eclipses, and it's renowned for bringing sudden sexual passion and lust into your life. Now this is going to be fantastic for you Sagittarius because Aries eclipse is happening in your 5th house. This is the house of love affairs and romance. So it can either bring added excitement to an existing relationship, or there could be a sudden affair, a brief encounter with someone that's very, very sexually charged and very, very passionate. It's also very good for creativity. If you can put some of that passion into your creative side, that would be good as well. Now, the lunar eclipse is a different matter, because on the 5th it's in Scorpio, and this is in your 12th house. So this is a time really when you should be resting and taking things easy with the moon in that 12th house. It's a time to recharge your batteries and to get yourself back into good form. Now, with also the eclipse of this 12th house, it's going to spark your imagination and your unconscious. So you may have very vivid dreams, you may have very passionate dreams, and there may be other fantasies that come into your head at this time. On the 17th of May, we see Jupiter ruler moving into another sign. This time it's into Taurus, and this will be your 6th house. There'll be opportunities now in the work area, but also in your daily routines as well. So it's a good time to get to grips with things and keep those changes coming. You know, we had Uranus earlier moving direct in the house. Now we have Jupiter there as well. So there's a real focus of energy on that 6th house. Now also, there will be on the 2nd of June a conjunction between Jupiter and the Moon's North Node. Now this also is going to be very, very good, because the North Node is our spiritual way forward. North Node is our destiny. So something, some opportunity will come around this time that will present itself, and this is one that you are destined to take, and this could be a game changer for you. Also, as the nodes progress back, they will go into the North Node into Aries, the South Node into Libra over the next year or so, and this again will bring you an advantageous aspect sometime during this period, when the Moon's North Node will make a positive aspect to your natal sun. Midsummer on the 18th of June, Saturn is the first planet to go retrograde, and others will follow over the coming months. Now, Saturn's in the 4th house, so it's not a time to forge ahead with any changes at home. Just put them on hold for a while till Saturn's going direct again. And then also on the 28th of July, we have Venus going retrograde, and this doesn't happen very often. This is going to be in your 8th house in Leo. So this is not good for shared resources, it's not good for taking out loans or for big expenses. You're best to hold back until Venus moves direct again in early September. Now also, Venus is to do with our relationships and our desire, so there might be problems here. You might have a lack of desire, there may be difficulties within your relationship, but these are temporary, and you can put them right when Venus goes direct in early September. On the 4th of October, the Black Moon Earth changes sign again. This time moves into Virgo, and this will be your 10th house. So this again is a difficult period, because when the Black Moon moves into Virgo, it brings about a lot of self-criticism. This will be aimed around your career area and your public standing. So you may find that you have a fear of failure, and that you don't feel that you can have full control of your life like you would normally. The whole respect and recognition you get from people is being recreated here. So the only way you can overcome this is to put in personal effort. Work hard yourself, earn that respect. Don't try and control others, because that will have a detrimental effect. And then the other point about this is that it's in your career area, so there probably will not be any opportunities that come at this time. So you just need to get your head down and work hard until the Black Moon passes. In October we have another pair of eclipses. This time there's a lunar eclipse on the 14th and a solar eclipse on the 28th. Now the lunar eclipse is in Taurus, and this is your 6th house. They both belong to the family of 7 South series Saros, and this family of eclipses is very prone to anger. There's a lot of real powerful, intense energy that comes with this eclipse. It was born out of a Pluto-Mars square, so you've got to be very careful that you control your anger and direct it in the proper way. Now, in the 6th house, the best thing would be to go to the gym or to do some exercise to get that irritation out of your system. But also we have real opportunities that come with this eclipse. You can remove obstacles with this eclipse, or the pair of them. You can remove obstacles that are in your way, and things will move very, very quickly as this happens. So also with the solar eclipse in Libra, this is in the 11th house. You need to be careful with anger where friends and groups are concerned, and you also need to be very wary because again you could have an explosion of anger at this time. So try and talk things through calmly, and there's also again another opportunity there to get rid of any obstacles, any large obstacles that are blocking you or holding you up in your way. And it might be a good time as well to set new dreams, ideals for the future, so that you've got something to aim towards. We finished the year on a good note because we have planets all starting to turn direct again. Saturn is the first on the 5th of November. But we also have Mars coming into your sign. Now he's coming in with a lot of power, energy, and in your sign there's a time for growth. It's a time to make changes because it's also your solar 1st house. So make any positive changes about yourself, your personality, the way you interact with people, your look, change your look or your dress, and then it will get you noticed and it will bring forth opportunities. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the yearly review. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and good luck for 2023.